It's always a good reaction. You come in and you can get veterans on board and get their whole families out to see the airplane. Sometimes you can get 2 or 3 generations out and they can hear the stories from their loved one and then be able to see it firsthand and go for a ride. And that's what makes it worth it.
These are 110 feet.
Oh, is that the wingspan?
Yeah. And the airplane's 68 feet long. 68 feet long. Well, I used to walk that very long. Never thought anything about it. I couldn't do it today.
No?
That's for sure. Just a good mechanic to begin with. And along the line, I've worked on engine change screws and supercharged change screws. And evidently, I did pretty good because eventually they made a crew chief out of me. And I did what I was supposed to do.
He knew all the troubles that I've had before on the airplane. The prop governors were still bad back then, and they are today. It was just neat hearing some similarities and being able to compare hit stories to a veteran that's been there.
But each engine has a propeller governor, and that's in the event that the engine quits running. There's problems. In order to keep it from keep the engine from vibrating, they have to feather the prop, and that's one of the pre-flight requirements, is to check that propeller governor, see that it's changing the engine or changing the propeller pitch like it should. So if it ever happens to you, check that switch first.
You know, last week that happened to me. So. Yeah, last week.
I can't believe that.
I rewired 1, 2, and 4. I rewired number 4 yesterday.
Yeah.
And I've run through 7 governors this year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so they still fail. They're not any better than they were back then.
I'm a sentimentalist myself, and I'm really looking forward to the flight, and I'm sure it's going to be a nice flight. Too bad I can't pre-flight the engines for them. But they're not going to let me do that. But it'll be a good trip, just like old times.
Thanks for coming out.
Great.
I really appreciate you coming out and being able to go on board.
24 on flight for me.
All right.